Well, hello again. I think we all know how much we can spend in a tackle shop once we get loose with our wallets on all sorts of rubbish, odds, sods, rods, spods, peripheral, sundry items, hooks, leaders, different strengths of fluorocarbon. It just goes on forever. You can spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds. I'm here to talk about a tool which can cost you virtually nothing, a hardback book now and again, and that's this, which is the fishing diary. I've kept one religiously since the 1980s, every single fishing trip. I've just wrote a few details down about it. If I'm river fishing, maybe the height of the flow at the time of the year, temperature of the air, the kind of weather, that kind of thing. On lakes, maybe the water temperature, and again the time of year and the prevailing weather. If it's tidal water, state of tide, whether it's a neap or a spring, how high, every single detail you can think about the fishing trip. And it's not just like a bureaucratic exercise. There is a purpose to it, and that is that when you look back, revisiting somewhere you fished in the past, you can get a realistic account of what happened last time and build it on that. We're all eternal optimists, and the anglers my age and older, the biggest sort of failing we have is looking at the past through rose-coloured spectacles. We always tend to think of the good old days as being brilliant. You turn up somewhere, maybe blank, or just have one small fish, disappointing trip, and you think, well, it wasn't like this when I came 10 years ago. But 9 times out of 10, look in your fishing diary, you might have had one good fish or something like that, and it wasn't a great deal different after all. It tends to put things in a bit of perspective, and you can reflect accurately on things. You can also learn. You can learn the best times to go from history. You can learn the worst times to go, the times to avoid, doing a 150-mile round trip to blank, when if you'd have consulted your diary about last time you went, you could have saved yourself the trouble. So, good little tool. There's one, you go back through the years, this poor old thing's lost the cover. You can draw little maps of fisheries in them. And now and again, on a cold winter's evening, it's fishing's at a bit of a standstill, apart from maybe the odd sort of frozen roach and perch on the river, or a grayling or something. Long winter evenings, you can get your diaries out when you're at a bit of a loose end and a little bit down, and read through what happened last summer and maybe 10 summers before that, and look forward to the spring and summer to come. So, all good. Tight lines.
Right, so while I've got you, please have a bit of a look at some of the other stuff on the channel. I'm sure there'll be something that'll interest you. Don't forget to subscribe, and there's a bit of a taster to take this version out, which will just highlight what's to come in the coming months, through the winter and into next year. And as for me, well, I'm going to try this gorgeous looking lake here and see if I can conjure up a pike on the fly, which will make a good video if I can do it. Okay, see you again.
Another leap. Where did you get the energy for this? Oh.